Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone Face Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to watch some Symphogear AXZ. How do you want to pronounce that, Theta?
AXZ.
Ags. I'll go with Ags.
No, I said AXZ. You didn't say Gix, did you?
I mean, we could start now, but
Well, we
we
wouldn't
finished
start
up
now. We
Gix,
already
and
finished
now
it.
we're starting Ags. Our information so far is that, we're definitely going to get even crazier. We're going to go back to all the shenanigans we were waiting for last season. But we got some comments to wrap up last time. So let's go ahead and see what everybody's got to say. We got Percussion Fellow who says, "Well, the German doesn't have a Korean name, but the American sure has a Gallic one." Wow, they are well, I'm sorry, I'm not sure where I was going to go with. I was hoping something would come up, but instead I just have that. Hey, what are your thoughts?
Brain aneurysm, huh?
A little bit. I was about to say, well, they could technically have a name from anywhere, but it is still silly. So no comment? No thoughts?
I don't know. You seem like you're going somewhere, and then you just start drowning. So I'm just waiting to see where you go.
Alright, then, in that case, next comment. We got Joshua, who says, "I love how no one actually takes fear seriously, especially since he's now twice just shouted that love is the key to the Symphogear, to which both Natsaja and Miria just respond, what does that have to do with anything? Everyone thinks he's just insane, and that's the end of the discussion. Even when he finally gets to be a hero, he gets absolutely zero respect. Truly the greatest hero of all time."
You remember when
Fine.
he backhanded Maria in the control room when he was trying to kill everyone? Or was trying to save everyone, but kill most everyone else at the same time? And he just
Yeah, I remember when he got tossed down a pit.
openly just backhands a teenage girl for no reason.
Yep. He made an attempt. He made an attempt by the end. Next part. Fine was brought up in this episode because Carol was revealing something about the origin of Symphogears and alchemy. Both were attempts to recreate the original language stolen away from the Curse of Babel. The implication is that Fine likely created Symphogears as part of her goal to reconnect with God. It was one of her first plans before she realized she could just break the moon and remove the curse. The reveal that alchemy and songs were created for the same purpose is why Hibiki thought back on Fine. So Fine's your ball field, Theta. What do you got?
What the hell does that mean?
I
She's
mean,
my ball field? What the fuck? Who says that, Griff? What does that
well,
even
clearly I
mean?
just did. This is your field of expertise. This is what you're here for. You're here for more Fine. What do you have to say about Fine?
I want you to refer to some woman as your ball field in real life and see how that goes, Griff. That is insanity at its highest level. But what about it?
Yeah, what are you gonna say?
Say what? No, I don't know what the question is. I was so thrown off
Yeah,
by your your
what have you
ball
got to say
field.
about Fine related to like her previous plans and all of it just being her? All of this is just Fine's fault.
That is Fine's fault. What are you talking about? They
Damn
said
it,
that
Theta, give me something.
They said those are her creations. You just suddenly threw in, this is Fine's fault. That's not what the comments said.
Sure it is. All the Sympho gears created by Fine and all the alchemy created by Fine. Therefore, the fact we had last season is actually Fine's fault.
No? Are you saying Fine is responsible for what other people do?
I'm saying that we wouldn't have Sympho gears versus alchemy if not for her.
What did Fine have to do with Carol's father being burnt at the stake as a witch?
If he wasn't looking up alchemy, he wouldn't have been burned as a witch.
Okay.
That's
So
all I'm saying. Don't be witchy.
when did Fine teach him alchemy?
Oh, around the year 3000 BC.
Fine didn't invent alchemy. Comment doesn't
Uh,
say she did.
Literally what the comments said.
No, comment said that alchemy is created for the same reason that the music was. Not that Fine created it. Just that they both serve the same purpose.
Right. So what else you got? Anything you want to actually follow up the comment
What
with?
else you got? Oh, well, I'm still in the middle of debating you. Who's created some sort of field of balls for me to play in?
God, you really just started on top with your metaphors today. But that's okay.
I'm
Veer is
not
still
on
the greatest
top.
hero of all time.
Veers who beats women. Once again, Griff.
Veers, who gets tossed into pits. Veers, who gets crushed under rocks. Veers, who spends like half a season captured.
Once again, Griff comes to the defense of men who beat women. It's pretty creepy at this point.
All right, last comment here is Bams, who says, "Fun fact: in the original version, non-Blu-ray or something, the people didn't come back when the dissection was reverse."
Thoughts, Griff?
I think this is referring to like to the last scene when Carol absorbs Elfnine. Is that correct? Is
What
that
the
what the dissection is referring
what
to?
dissection was going on there?
Uh, don't know. I think that's just the name of it.
What you just described was basically two things combining. My recollection of the word dissection is to remove something from something else.
Right, and originally Carol removed her memories from herself and created Elfnine.
So when
So
did that happen? When did that happen in the last scene?
that that was the last scene. That was when they all go to the hospital to see Elfnine, who's dying on her bed, and Carol steps up and goes, "Hey, I don't remember who you are." And Elfnine's like, "Lol, okay," dies, and then gives her energy to new Carol.
You just said that Carol took her memories and created Elf9, and then described a scene where Elf9 is already existing and gives her power to Carol.
They are parted, and then the parting is reversed. All right, what do you think it refers to?
What do I think? What? Say it again. I
What
didn't
do
hear.
you think the dissection refers to?
I have no idea. I never claimed to know. I asked what your thoughts were, and you've given me three different scenarios now.
Oh god, you're just impossible today, Theta. So let's talk about new season.
I was much more possible earlier.
We wrapped up last season with big finale versus Carol, and like I said, with Carol and Elf9 reuniting, recombining in some way that makes Hibiki happy.
Well,
Uh,
technically, we ended with the combining thing. The episode before that was the big battle.
right. So where does that leave us going forward? We still got to make our predictions about what the enemies this time are going to be around.
We already have that
Uh,
list.
yeah, we got the list. What do we pick? What do we think was next? I think I was thinking werewolves. We still got
Well,
more Moon to deal with.
we don't have any one thing that's next. We just have like a whole list of things
Hmm.
that could come
Werewolves in mobile suits.
on the move.
No, that.
I have no idea.
So,
No, remember how this always goes is that we get a couple episodes of just normal new stuff, whatever the new norm is, and then the insanity starts coming along. Like what, 3/4 the way in?
yep, sounds
I
about right.
guess the only other thing to do here is read that, Griff.
Read that. Let me zoom enhance. By shedding many tears, the reality you face is dot 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 Symphogear AXZ.
Well, you're reading it backwards, but whatever. You start with the title and then you go to the subtitle.
Well, the subtitle doesn't make any sense.
It does. It's the same format that it's been every season till now. It's just here's a sentence, and it breaks off right at the end where it would tell you, and that's where you start figuring out what the show's about.
So I guess with the shedding of many tears, I guess we're looking forward at this series being the one where somebody dies. So, Theta, which character's gonna die?
I don't think doesn't mean that somebody has to die. Something sad can happen without somebody dying.
We've gotten pretty close before though. Plenty of tears around that.
Yeah, we gotten pretty close, but would never get there because it's not that kind of
So,
show.
all
Also,
right,
I
all
don't think
right.
you're focusing on the right bit. The reality you face is
The reality you face is so
me,
new theory then.
Dio.
Nobody dying. Here's what happens. Hibiki's father steals the McDonald's French fries that Hibiki purchased and eats them all. This thus causes Hibiki to shed a tear and alter reality.
So you're going with the Adventure Time theory.
Yeah. Oh no, you got me. You got me. So that's the best as I can do for a prediction. But I guess we're gonna go ahead, get into some normalcy, or see if it just kicks off with another space shuttle crashing. So I guess with that, let's just go ahead and watch. But before we do, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some really access stuff, you can check us out over on Patreon. Just $5 a month, but no pressure. It's all to support the channel, just a little bit extra.
Click the link down below. Join the Discord. And let me know on a scale of 1 to 10.
Summer homework. True horror. Oh, of course, Hibiki has summer school.
I need an extension to the next year, unless you're being held back.
Well, she is a superhero who keeps saving the world.
Yeah, what's the point of finishing your homework from last year if you're going to a new year of school?
To prove that you actually learned something.
What? What? It's the
Dead.
Baldur's Gate 3 opening.
So what mission Earth could they possibly be on?
Surprising her paperwork didn't fly all over the room. Dragons are real. Never mind.
Nope, just crocodiles. They are real.
I said never mind and not know they aren't.
Oh my gosh, they're fighting Contras in South America.
Oh, I think it's the Nazi party because of the band of the rain.
No, the Nazis have returned. To
Although
this
his
universe.
hat did have like a draconic thing on it.
Oh, here we go. More people just have alchemy. Hell yeah.
It's the noise and landmine form. So they've weaponized the noise? Again?
Again.
Yeah, there's just people wandering around in the noise.
Yeah, they're probably on the same side. Using the ninja kites.
Why not? It says ninja. It literally said ninja on it.
The most hilarious part is that he's on the assignment too.
It's the same move every time too.
Literally superpowers. I love it.
Symphogear versus Tank.
Symphogear wins.
So now
I'm not
they're,
even surprised. I expect this.
they're just using the Symphogear against terrorists now? Is that it? Or just third world
Like I
countries?
said, they're fighting Contras in South America.
It seems unlikely it's South America.
It gives me Rainforest vibes.
Well, it's just that, yeah, we got that in Asia as well. It's just that South America is as far away from them as you can get.
I guess they took a helicopter there, so.
Okay, it's literally invincible now.
If a bullet could stop Chris, I would be very surprised.
Well, I mean, Hibiki is now just punching tank shells out of the air.
She was doing more before.
No, she was doing shit against the noise before, which has no real-world scale. Now she's doing shit that we've seen like Superman do.
Still, it's gotta be what a world to live in. Where you're a trained military person and this singing girl comes in and rips apart your tank. How do you recover from that?
I mean, why do you even need the UN forces now?
Oh, you need those for the Gundam.
Oh, they said the UN forces are landing. That would not be super effective. You'd want to actually just twist it back so that the propulsion is...
Also, I'm giggling that they have, like, that was a tank destroyer, right? In the middle of the jungle. The tanks are fine.
I mean, they have tanks, so assumedly they're used to fighting against other artillery type. What the fuck is happening?
That's the UN.
It's a helicarrier.
Yeah, the shield is part of the UN, obviously. Hell yeah, she's on the job.
Why are you operating a third world nation when you have this thing?
He's not even, he's hiding in the jungle.
He's not, he just operated the missile drops from his helicarrier.
No, I mean he's not in control of a nation.
Assumedly he is. You don't get these kind of resources doing nothing. He's not M. Bison.
I think I appreciate all of this, just for the fact we get a sense of scale for the Symphogears here, right?
We had that last time, they chopped a mountain in half.
I know, we keep getting them. It just grounds us back into, like, where they are.
This is not called grounding, Griff. Nothing about this is grounding. At the same time, this is the counter to my argument for the Gundam 00 that we just watched. This is character-driven, so it's fun. They're not just whittling away shit so they can do it. I think I saw that in a Marvel show once. I mean, this came first, but you know what I'm saying.
Well, we know where they got it from, then.
Dude, you were in the middle of that.
Yeah.
How did you chop the whole thing in half and only cut your glasses in half?
She's the perfect swordsman. She can do it.
Stupid, Griff. Don't be stupid.
Also, that's got to be absolutely horrifying.
All of this is absolutely horrifying.
Sure hope there was no one else on that.
Because up until now, who gives a shit? They're Nazis. But up until now, everything is in the real world has been real world level, right? And that's the very first super thing that's shown up. See, the UN's working helicopters. That guy had a fucking helicarrier.
And this is what the UN is for. Hey, remember Chris's backstory?
よかった。国連軍の対応が早くて。そうだな。クリスちゃん。 どうしたの？
Sorry, I was just watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood the other day. Winry really gets to me, right?
市街の巡回完了です。乗って本部に戻るわよ。
They got full-on ass uniforms now.
私たちを苦しめたアルカノイズ。錬金術の断片が武器として軍事政権に渡っているなんて。
Okay, so the Alkanoids is just controllable weapons usable by
ババ
everyone.
リア光明結社。
The Bavarian Illuminati is something that just got said.
遅くなりました。
Oh, that's something from before though. They mentioned that 2 seasons ago? Season ago?
マリア。
Yeah, I think it was like very briefly, wasn't it?
翼のパパさん
To the same reaction.
ソングのエージェントとして魔法少女事変のバックグラウンドを探っていたの。私も知らされていなかった。
Everything with you people is a magical girl incident.
マリアが勝手に英国までついてきたとばかり。だからそんなわけないでしょ。
マリアさんの捜査で一つの組織の名が浮上してきました。それがババリア光明結社です。
地方自社党の建造にあたり、キャロルに支援していた組織。
Oh, there we go. We've just directly tied them together. It all makes sense now.
一部に今の欧州を
Yeah, but how do they relate to the FIS?
要因ともささやかれています。あのマーク見たことあるですよ。確かあれって。そうね。マムやドクターと通じ。
There we go. That's how it relates to the FIS. Ask and thou shalt receive.
とっても向き合い続けなければならない闇の奥底だわ。
フロンティア事変と魔法少女事変の双方に関わっていた組織パバリア光明結社。
これを機会に知られざる結社の実態へと至る。
You can understand that from this point forward, now we have to figure out what's above the Illuminati that we have to fight next season.
Nothing is above the Illuminati. They're the ones pulling the strings.
アルカノイズ。
撮影されたのは正常不安な
That's a still frame from last season.
バルベルデかよ。
奏者たちは現地合流後作戦行動に移ってもらう。忙しくなるぞ。
Alright, we are in Chris's revenge arc, I think. I'm down for it.
Well, remember, the things instantly change like the moment we hit like 3rd or 4th episode. So,
本来であれば
Right,
武力での干渉は許
that's
せ
just the way we're starting. They're fighting the
行
Illuminati.
使する相手であれば見過ごすわけにはいかないからな。
アルカノイズの軍事利用。リンカーの数さえ十分にあれば私たちだってもっと。ラスト一発の虎の子です。そう簡単に使うわけには。で大丈夫だよ。何かをするのにリンカーやギアが不可欠なわけじゃないんだよ。さっきだってヘリを守ってくれた。ありがとう。なんだか照れくさいですよ。
hey, don't cheat on me. What are you doing?
売り場に困るくらいです。クソったれな思い出ばかりが領空侵犯してきやがる。
新たな
What
軍事
I'm sorry, the line is
reality?
a little silly.
次の任務を通達するぞ。
It's not really.
目標は化学兵器を製造するプラント。
You never try to not think about something?
上流の軍事施設に侵攻する。周辺への被害拡大を抑えつつ制圧を行うんだ。
了解。
Hey, remember how the last villain lost their parents and decided to destroy the world?
Doesn't matter. Chris's thing came first. We already had that whole thing with what's his name? Red.
Yeah, that's true. We already concluded that before.
詮索はしない。だが今は前だけを見ろ。でないと。状況開始。
Nothing tells you where to aim like a spotlight. Guys, I think my voice is getting deeper.
I mean, at this point, she's probably getting older at some point.
Her talking voice stays the same. Oh, she bejeweled her ass. feel like the hair bits would be the worst. You'd be like
Oh, where
leaning
you
your
can do,
head
like-
into like a chain on a swing set, right? It would just be squeezed right into your hair.
I guess it's more like having your headphones like pull back your hair or something.
Sure, if your headphones were part of a drill system. I always love it when one group is running in one direction, the other group is running in the other direction. Where's the problem coming from? Nobody knows.
Like, I thought this was a base, but those look like civilians, right? No, not the corn.
You mean the bananas? Banana
Alright, maybe
scorpions?
you're alright. Some of the kaiju.
It's a Manos Grande! Okay, so we've released the Aluka noise that targets everything instead of just our enemies. Not particularly helpful.
Well, I mean, I guess you would deploy it away from your forces, but they're kinda don't have another option.
Not the Dryoxin 421, or something too.
Oh, I did so good.
Zombies, you think?
You know?
You got the chemical thing of a Dryoxin 452 or something like that. That sounds like zombie shit.
It's on the table.
Well, everything's on the table. That's not really a good assumption.
念のためエスカロン空港にダミーの特別機を手配しておきました。無用だ。亡命将校の遺産、ディシュピネの結界が機能している以上、この地こそが一番安全なのだ。
つまり本当に守るべきものはここに隠されている。
何者だ。
主だった軍事施設を探っても見つけられなかったけど。
Ooh.
The next set of Symphogear girls.
Rock girl. Superior girl.
慌てふためいて自分たちで案内してくれるなんて可愛い大統領。
サンジェルマン、プレラーティ、カリオストロ。
せっかくだから最後にもう一仕事してもらうわけだね。
あの者たちはパバリア光明結社が使わせた錬金術。
They're alchemists. Why are they singing?
あれが異端技術の提供者たち。同盟の証がある者には手を貸す約定となっている。国連軍がすぐそこにまで迫ってるのだ。奴らを撃退してくれ。
Oh, that's just how they identify everybody.
Okay. Kind of like that that spy movie from not too long ago. Just except for head explosions, you get snapped.
You know what you gotta do, man?
Nothing. What you do is nothing.
調査部からの報告通り、このオペラハウスを中心に衛星からの捕捉が不可能だ。この結界のようなものは
We're just in the back of the room watching this happen.
プランと制圧を陽動に乗り込んでみたらとんだ拠点のようだ。
I love the organ theme we got going on here.
It's an opera house.
ちょっと
どうやら
Set it right.
蓄電されてしまったようだな。
Well, one good introduction, I think.
俺見たんだ。工場長が車で逃げていくの。
Well, these are just the people who fight for them. It's not even the leaders yet. We got a ladder to
俺は
climb.
ステファン。俺たちは無理やり村からこのプラントに連れてこられたんだ。
七面倒なことになる前に
I'm your friend as a daughter's son. Whatever her name was, Sophie, Sylvia, something like that.
We're
Sure.
going right back to the robots.
Somebody encased in amber, so clearly they're from the dinosaur. One of them. Wow. Turn the corner and start firing without saying anything
アッ
first.
プするからせっかちね。
実験にはちょうどいい。ついでに大統領閣下の願いも叶えましょう。生贄より抽出されたエネルギーに荒御霊の概念を付与させる。
Spirit of Wrath sounds nice and friendly, right?
See, I told you dragons were real. Or whatever that is.
I call that dragon, yeah.
捜査は作戦行動中だ。死んでも振り切れ。死んだら振り切りません。聞こえ
Yeah,
るか。
goodbye, UN.
機動警察、あんたってやり過ごせた。
Remember, these are two main side characters in that truck.
あなたたちで7万3000。
They're about to get eaten.
They're counting up to something.
世界革命の礎と使わせてい
Oh,
た
they're
だきます。
your guys. Worldwide Revolution. You're rooting for these three.
Oh,
You're
yeah, let's...
the Worldwide Revolution headed by the Illuminati. So it's kind of give and take for you, right?
Look, the Illuminati is just a nerdy book club scam.
So what, did they just use... Okay, that's a name. Like, they just used the last of their linker?
Yep, they just did so that they could pop up there just in time to save our side characters. No,
Sorry.
the singing isn't also in real life.
Well, it is. In that I'm in real life, I'm hearing the singing. No, the sound, the beat sounded actually better, muffled. Because there's like a subtone going on there that I don't actually like as much as I do it when it's just like the beat and the words.
I've been trying to like go over some of the lyrics like for the episode as we're reading them, but I don't think there's a whole lot to draw out of it yet.
Well, I'm sure there is, and it's just beyond us.
Well, it's really hard to put together on the fly, I think. Actually, I think everything here went, like, really, really fast. Like, one after another. Even just, like, the last moment we just had, where they're just like, oh yeah, we escaped, to immediately 1 second later, them getting popped up and flipped. Like, everything about this was...
Well, because last time we went from chopping a mountain in half to normalcy. And here we never left chopping the mountain in half.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't mind the fast pace. It's just it takes some readjusting to.
The reality you face is...
So what is your reality, Theta?
This one, same one as yours.
What is it? Can you be certain that the reality around you is true reality? That you aren't the only thinking mind?
Did you just call it triviality?
No, I didn't.
Well, because I'm not a sophist. 2, yes, Yes,
So,
I can be sure.
mhm. So, I think we're definitely back into gear for Symphogear, right? We had 3 completely different things just pop out of nowhere and just be crazy. We had our airship, we had our kaiju, and now we got a dragon. I have to say, I'm pretty satisfied.
Well, the
This is the
kaiju,
Symphogear I
the
expect.
kaiju wasn't new. We've gotten those before.
Right. But that they would like have one on hand to activate and like changes the tone of the scene.
Well, that's the new thing.
It's about the surprise of it.
No, it's about the fact that people can now just summon them at will, that they've been sold on the black market. The kaiju is nothing. We've seen the kaiju before. The fact that they have like alkanoids in mines, as I was like pointing out when we first showed up, that's the new thing. That we can sell the alkanoids to anybody who wants it.
Yeah. All, of course, brought to you by the Bavarian Illuminati,
Bavarian.
who are now in control of Europe entirely.
Bavarian,
apparently.
not Bulgarian. You want to throw ball at everything today, don't you?
Look, alright, I just want to play some ball.
Yeah,
The ball is life.
You have balls on your mind.
Look, fuck it, we ball, alright?
You mean we're balling?
But, so the Illuminati is always funny, and, to just briefly go over what the real Illuminati is, right? The real Illuminati is a group of people who wanted to have some books, and so they decided to scam everyone by saying they were magic and have them buy books for them. And that's it. It is a book club for nerd scammers. Why'd you take them off? It's history.
Oh,
It's fun.
1, spoilers.
It's not spoilers.
2, if the real Illuminati is watching this, I'm, again, completely innocent. He's the one that said everything. Kill him, not me.
My third eye is open, Thena. The Illuminati can't get me. I'm behind 7 proxies.
I think you'll find in any story, movie, whatever, the first step to getting killed by the Illuminati is discussing openly what the Illuminati is.
Oh gosh, that just means the Bavarian Illuminati has already won. They're coming for you with the alkanoids now.
Well, they
but I
already
think
own the bakery goods aisle.
but everything kind of checks out here. That there's a group that just was also studying this. It wasn't just going to be Carol and her dad, right?
Well, they're like the
This
least.
stuff exists in the world.
They're the least of it. They said the whole connections thing of everything.
Yeah. I think they put it together well. It all makes sense. It doesn't like break any of our immersion. I'm just like, yeah, no, all of that checks out with the information we got.
Griff, what the
we
fuck,
got our new
man?
villain.
What
and we
could
didn't have
break
to,
our
like...
immersion right now? You say it's all good, wouldn't break our immersion. What, the fucking destroy the moon so the gods can hear us thing in? Or where they turned a statue into a skyscraper-esque dragon? What is going to break our immersion, Griff?
You know what? Hibiki just turning to the camera and just addressing us directly probably wouldn't.
Where 3 non-spacesuited girls flew up into space and then opened a portal to another dimension that I assume everybody on Earth would have been able to see. But, you know,
everything seems possible now, right?
I don't think the benchmark has ever been, oh, well, they didn't break our immersion, so...
So what are, like, your thoughts and observations? Like, what stuck out to you for, like, the start of our new season?
Everything that I already said.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anything in particular you want to go over?
Yeah, the thing I literally said at the end of that discussion. I don't know why you prompt me, Griff. You already know I would have said it out loud without prompting. Anything I corrected you on was the things I wanted to say.
So you're all done then. All right. So in that case, let's go ahead and wrap it up for today. This has been Stoneface Reactions. I'm Griffin. That's Theta. We'll catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?